Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? I hope आप सब लोग ठीक होंगे. My name is Rhythm. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. That's everything that I say every time. So in this video, I'll be talking about underarm care, especially if you have pigmentation, dark underarms. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'll first start by talking about basic underarm care that we all must do on an everyday basis. So first of all, it's really important that we wash our underarms whenever we take a shower, right? So whatever you use, even if you use a soap or a body wash, you just have to wash your underarms using that, because the bacteria tends to accumulate in your armpits. So it's very important that you wash them off, obviously, so that the bacteria doesn't create a very bad odor. So I use a body wash on an everyday basis. So what I do is I take a body wash on a loofah. So just like I use it on my body, I tend to wash my underarms using the same body wash. After that, some people do use body scrubs as well. I tend to use body scrubs like not very often. I tend to use them like quite rarely in my shower routine. So I've been using one body scrub from a very long time, and as I said that I do not use body scrubs very often. So this body scrub that is from Oriflame, it is the milk and honey body scrub. It has been lasting me from a very long time. So this is quite a nice body scrub. I never thought about changing it because not much into body scrubs as such, and this step is also completely optional. So if you like to use body scrubs, then you can use body scrubs which are available in the market. I'm really intrigued and impressed by the body scrubs from Plum. They're not very expensive, but I think they serve the purpose. I've heard really good reviews about those body scrubs from whoever who has used those products. So I have this one by Oriflame. This also works really nice for me. I use it on my legs, my arms, my underarms. So this is completely an optional step, as I said. But of course, if you want to prevent the accumulation of dead skin cells, and especially if you have hyperpigmentation around your underarms, it can be beneficial if you use body scrubs. Guys, you do not have to use all the time body scrubs which are available in the market. You can create your own body scrubs, like the one that I have here. I have this one in very little quantity. So what I have mixed here is some coffee, and then I've put some I think I've put coconut oil, yes, and also some honey. Sometimes I also tend to put some more coconut oil instead of honey, so that it becomes kind of scrubby and I can just use it on my underarms easily. So this is how it is going to look like, if you can see. So this tends to work really well. I use it on my legs as well, especially after shaving, and I also use it on my underarms. So if you do not want to invest in body scrubs which are available in the market, and you don't want to buy any such body scrubs, then definitely feel free to make body scrubs at home. Another one that I really like is something that I make out of rice flour. So what you can do is you can just grind some rice. It becomes rice flour, of course, and then you can add some milk and honey, and there you go. That's it. And definitely it is going to help you remove the dead skin cells. Your underarms are going to feel really smooth, and especially if you have pigmentation, you can consider using that. And now that we're talking about pigmentation and dark underarms, I really want you to understand that it's okay if you have hyperpigmentation or dark underarms. There is no need of, inducing the feeling of self-hate in yourself. It is just okay if you have underarms for any reason, like you're shaving in the wrong direction, not in the direction of your hair, or if it is genetic, or any such reasons, right? If you're using like underarm creams for hair removal and all of that, it is like okay. First of all, we have to stop shaving in the opposite direction and stop using those creams. But if you have hyperpigmentation for any such reason, any reason for that matter, you do not have to have the feelings of self-hate, and you do not have to hate yourself for that. It's completely okay. Nobody is perfect, right? We all have imperfections in our body, whatsoever it is, right? We just have to be happy and accept ourselves. It's okay if we have hyperpigmented dark underarms. It's completely fine. Now guys, the next step that I do post shower is, of course, wipe my underarms. I do not like leave a wet body. I don't feel good. So the next step I'm going to talk about is a roll-on. It is something that I never skip. I have a set of roll-ons that I use which are like really gentle, and those are the ones by Nivea, Dove. The one that I'm currently using is by Nivea, but that is over. So I've started using the Dove Even Tone underarm roll-on. These are really good underarm roll-ons, and I have never stopped using them. I've been using them from the longest time. And of course, you can also consider using these kind of roll-ons if you have like body odor problems or any such issues, I think these are going to keep you fresh for all day long, right? So these are really good, and I never skip on using underarm roll-ons. Now guys, let us talk about some best practices that you should follow if you have hyperpigmented or dark underarms. First of all, if you use shaving as a method to remove underarm hair, it is very important that you understand that we must shave in the direction of the hair. I know it doesn't give you the smoothest shave if you shave in the direction of the body hair, and kind of gives you that satisfaction and smooth underarm feeling if you shave in the opposite direction of the hair. But what happens is, if you shave in the opposite direction of the hair, it tends to give you that green and black kind of look on your underarms when the hair grows back. I have experienced this. I know how it feels and looks. It doesn't look nice, I know. So first of all, okay, shaving in the direction of hair is the first step. Okay, the next thing is, if you're using those creams for the underarm hair removal, I do not suggest using that at all. I've had my fair share of bad experiences with those creams, so I don't think those are doing you any good. So if you're using them, I do not suggest using them, because I've heard that they give you dark underarms, and I've seen some of my friends use that and they did get dark underarms as a result of using those kind of hair removal creams. Another thing that you can do if you have dark pigmented underarms is to use lactic acid. There are a number of lactic acid serums available in the market. The ones that I recommend are 5% lactic acid serums. The one that I really like is by Sugandha. It is their 5% lactic acid serum. There are a couple of creams available in the market as well which come with lactic acid. Especially I've seen many creams with 4% lactic acid concentration. And I think there are a number of other brands as well which come up with serums with 5% lactic acid. The ones that I remember are from Deconstruct, and I think Minimalist, if I'm not wrong. But the one that I have tried is by Sugandha, and that's fairly nice. Another thing that you can do is to, if you don't want to like use any serums or creams on your underarms and you do not have that time at all, then there is one product which is like really good, and that is a roll-on, right? This comes with lactic acid. It is the odor control roll-on. It is by Chemist at Play. It comes with 4% lactic acid, and 1% mandelic acid. I think this is going to work really well for pigmented underarms if you have underarm odor issues. So this specially says that it fights sweat causing bacteria and helps prevent underarm darkness. So this is that one product that I highly recommend. This is not even going to cause any pain, and if you do not even have time, then also you can use it, because many of us use body underarm roll-ons after taking a shower and all of that. So I think this is going to keep you fresh for almost all day long. I will put the links of all the products that I'm showing to you in this video in the description box. So another thing that you can try as well, that I try as well whenever I'm doing an elaborate skincare, body care, pampering during the weekends only, is to use an underarm mask. The one that I use is by using my world famous Alps Goodness powders. So this is the same one that I use on my face, and I already have a video of these DIY masks. I'll also put the link of that video in the description. So that is by using licorice powder. This is by Alps Goodness, by the way. And another thing that I use is the rose petal powder. And then I add these two powders in yogurt, make a nice mask, use it on my face and also on my underarms sometimes. That is like sometimes only, right? It is not something that I do on a daily basis. But I think licorice is like a brightening agent, right? So this is going to work well, I think, if you have the problem of hyperpigmentation and all of that. So do try this one out. Licorice is going to work, I think so, because it works on face. It definitely gives you a brightened up look on your face. So I think it is going to work well on your underarms as well. Another mask that you can use for underarms is the world famous besan mask that we use all the time, I think. That is by using besan first of all, and then haldi, and then you can add some yogurt and lemon at your own risk, because underarms are quite sensitive and it stings when you use lemon. If you want to use it, then you can use like 1 or 2 drops, not more than that. And then obviously we use this mask on our faces as well. It is the world famous, most common DIY face mask. I think you can also try it on your underarms as well, because besan is also like known for like brightening kind of properties, and turmeric as well, like haldi. I know. You can also add some honey in it. Honey is like a natural exfoliating agent, so it might benefit you. So these were all the underarm care tips that I had for you. Please do try them and let me know how these work. I think these are going to work amazing for you. Okay, I'll see you very soon next time with another video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Please take care of yourselves, and bye.